Hi guys, happy Friday. Welcome to another reading vlog. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and I've just been for a walk because I have my visitor. He's not very happy with me because he got wet. There was a very beautiful rainbow this morning and it was not raining when I left the apartment. And then, yeah, about halfway through, Benny and I got rained on, so he's not impressed. But yeah, it's Friday. I have meetings starting with the kids in an hour, but I thought I would open this vlog now so that I don't forget. And I'm going to be doing a Kindle Unlimited reading vlog. So I currently have 7 books borrowed out on KU, and I had 6 before I started this vlog, and then Emma Scott released a new book which I was intrigued by, so I've added that. So I'm not sure if I'll read that one this weekend, but in order of oldest on my Kindle Unlimited TBR, I have Anarchy Found by J.A. Huss, which is a superhero series, so I'm thinking it's more sci-fi. I also have Killing Jericho, which is a thriller by Will Harker. I think Will Harker is Australian and this is a queer thriller, so would like to read that. Dr. Stanton by T.L. Swan. I just finished reading The Casanova last night, so I am in a bit of a T.L. Swan mood, so I would like to start some of her stuff that's not the Miles High Club. Beauty in Darkness by Elizabeth Briggs, which is a fantasy romance that Heather had recommended to me. Hummingbird and the Kraken by REESE, which is one of the paranormal romance books that was recommended in our weird romance buddy reads group, along with Girls Weekend by C.M. Nacosta, which is the first book in the Monster Bait series, or was the first book that came out in that series. C.M. Nacosta wrote the Morning Glory Milking Farm Minotaur romance book that I read a couple of weeks ago. And then the book that I found out about this morning was The Sinner by Emma Scott, and it's a paranormal romance, possibly with angels, which would also be fun to read. I haven't quite decided which of these I'm going to start with. I might try and knock out Anarchy Found and Killing Jericho. I really don't know what kind of reading mood I'm in at the moment. Even some of the romance books are sort of hit and miss. So I might just start with something completely different and then change it up as the weekend goes on. But we are still in lockdown, so I can do a lot of reading. Clearly my teacher's assistant is very hard at work today. I swear he did attend a meeting. Of course, he did sleep through most of it. Yes, I'm talking to you. And Benny would very much like my dinner, but he's already had his. So unfortunately, he's just going to have to wait for me to finish eating. Are you right there? Alright, so it's 6:30, I have had dinner, I've had a shower, Benny and I have been downstairs. We have cleaned the dishes. He's now snoozing and ignoring me because he hates cameras. And I'm about to start one of my Kindle Unlimited books. I think I am going to start with Anarchy Found, just because I actually can't remember who recommended it to me. I can't remember why I chose it, except I think it's a superhero story. So I'm just going to start with the complete unknown. And in about an hour and a half, I'm going to be watching Pirates of the Caribbean. I've read maybe one chapter of the book and then I realised I should probably make these chocolate brownies that I bought last weekend, because then, you know, I can give some to my parents who keep giving me food and also gave me their dog for a couple of days. So this could be a thank you present. I can't remember if I showed you what came in the kit. So it came with baking paper to line the tray, which you can cook in, the chocolate melts, the brownie mix, the mint chips, which we're going to add in, and then you need 3 eggs and butter. Supposedly it was supposed to come with a whisk, but there's no whisk, so whatever. We'll just make it and then cook it. Okay, so you know for sure that I do not read book synopsis because this is less superheroes and more vigilantes, because the hero is kind of like a Batman type character, which is great. So the two main characters are Molly, who goes by Gun Girl, and Lincoln, who is called Bike Boy, and they meet when Lincoln crashes his motorbike after tearing past Molly in her truck. And it's not an amicable beginning. I'm enjoying it. I'm 11% of the way into the book now, so they've just had their meeting and he's knocked her out unconscious because she's found his secret bat cave. Okay, this is terrible lighting because that's fine. Yes, hello, I know you're there. The last few hours with Benny here. It's Saturday morning. Hold on, let me turn on a light. Okay, this is not that much better, but it's Benny's last few hours here. He's going to be picked up around lunchtime. I've had a super lazy day. Kind of worried that I'm not going to close my move ring today, but I haven't read anymore. I'm only like 15% of the way in Anarchy Found. After the movie last night, I need to go to bed. I was really tired. And then we had a sleep in this morning. So I have not done very much at all. It is 9:15. We'll take this one downstairs in a minute so you can go to the toilet. And then I'm going to watch Heather's live stream at 10. I might do a clothes try on today. I also want to film my books beside my bed video today, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow can be a super chilled out day. And I'll probably get a lot more reading done tomorrow anyway. So yeah, now I'm just doing laundry. I've got to clean up the kitchen. This one wants heaps of cuddles. Say hello to everyone. And yeah, I've packed up his things except for his toys because he's still playing with those at the moment. I'll go for a walk this afternoon. I'll do a supermarket run, I think, as well. Motivation is pretty low today. Saturday book mail. I'm pretty sure this is my copy of Survival Instincts by Adriana Anders. Why did I say Survival Instincts? Isn't that the name of the series? I don't know. Anyway, it's Uncharted, the second book in that series. So yay, now I can add it to my shelf. So I just spent 3 hours watching the live show on Heather's channel. And yeah, it's like 1 o'clock and I need to film. So sorry, Heather, I left your live show early because I was not expecting it to go for 3 hours. I loved it, but now I've got to film because then I've got to go for a walk, then I've got to go and get groceries. So let's do this. It's like 4:30. I still haven't read anything. I have filmed and uploaded a video. I have gone to the grocery store. I have also picked up another job to do for work before Tuesday. So I have to put together a Book Week website. I have to edit a staff video for said Book Week website. And now I'm also planning a staff PD for Book Week to run virtually on Tuesday night. That's a problem for tomorrow because I'm done. In all fairness, I do bring this on myself because I offered to do the PD when I was asked today, because I know it will be something the staff will appreciate. It's a bit of art therapy or art and craft therapy while in lockdown. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do my setup for it, and there's gonna be multiple screens involved, but I will do it. So I'm beginning to suspect I'm reading an Omegaverse book, which is fine, like doesn't bother me, but I didn't know, so that's kind of weird. All right, so I just finished Anarchy Found by J.A. Huss, and yeah, some kind of Omegaverse sort of story, because as it turns out, Lincoln is an alpha and Molly is an omega, and it turns out they were all part of a training school that was trying to make superhumans, and I'm not entirely sure what happened in the story. Like, I understand it and I know what I read, but I still don't know, which I know makes no sense. It completely went in a different direction to what I was expecting. I am not sure I'm going to continue the series, but no, this was entertaining while I read it. Okay, so I watched Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest tonight. Very interesting watching this as an adult. There's some really creepy things that happen in this series, including some serious age gaps that I'm not okay with, but sword fighting, which makes it all better, apparently. I'm nothing if not predictable. And then after watching that, I finished reading Girls Weekend by C.M. Acosta, which is part of her Monster Bait universe. This one is about 3 elvish girlfriends who go away for the weekend, and they're off to a resort on an orc nudist colony thing. Anyway, they're going away for a weekend of hookups. 2 of the 3 girls end up finding partners that they really get along with, and the other has the hookup that she wants. So it was fun, it was cute. So now I think I'm off to bed. Tomorrow is going to be a massive working day for a Sunday. I just wanted a day on the couch to read. Happy Sunday, guys. It is a beautiful day outside. It is just after 10:30 and I have done my boxing and I've done my Pilates class. I've started working on some of the work projects that I need to get done today, and I've got a whole stack of those I want to try and knock out before lunchtime. But yes, that's where I am. I'm going to jump in the shower so that I'm not a complete hot sweaty mess for the rest of the day. And then, yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces that I need to get done. And then hopefully I'm going to read, and I'm going to try and read the thriller, the Will Harker thriller. So that's the plan. It's nice to see the sunshine. So I'm here at work just grabbing some supplies for the PD and putting together some stuff for the staff. So if they need to duck up to the office, they can grab it early in the week before we actually do everything. But yes, this is the state of my room. It is sort of partially being used by kids who are on site learning. I'm going to finish grabbing my things and get out of here. Okay, Brie, this is for you. My try on haul, because I keep ordering clothes while I'm in lockdown. The first few things are from a online store called Little Party Dress, and this is one of their boxy tops, so it's actually quite big and oversized, but if you tuck it in and pull it out and do all sorts of things, it can look really cool. And I really love this pattern, and I got this pattern in this top, a skirt and a dress, so I'll show you all of those. But I also got this top in plain black and also in this really fun print, and I thought these would be really fun to wear for work because they're colourful and I tend to wear a lot of black. So this is the white polka dot one, and I'm kind of in love with this pattern. Alright, so also from Little Party Dress are the black jeggings, which are super soft and stretchy actually, and also this crossover top, which gave me very big rainbow fish vibes. So I'm wearing it for book week where I'm dressing up as a rainbow fish, but I will need to pin it because wrap tops and I do not get along. So these pants as well, which I'm still getting used to the wide leg pants because I don't often think they're super flattering on me, but these would be really comfy to wear around the house. That are an option that are not tights because I keep wearing tights at the moment. Then there's the skirt in that beautiful rainbow heart pattern, which I really love. That'll be fun to wear with all sorts of different tops. And in case you weren't sick of this pattern already, here's the dress. This one sort of hits me mid-calf, which is very work appropriate, and it has pockets, which makes my life so much easier. And if I really wanted to, I can wear this with a belt. And that'll sit really nicely. Right, this last dress is from Lacey and Gloria, I think. And it's a really big oversized dress, so if I take the belt off, it's quite loose, but I'd probably wear it with a belt. And yeah, it's like, I think it's their winter dress. So it's elastic sleeves, so you can bunch them up or you can pull it down if you need to be a little bit warmer. But I really like this. I like the way that it sits and how light it is. It's really comfy. Right, I've had to switch cameras because the other battery died. But the last two things are two jackets, which I'm not going to need much longer because honestly it is warming up here for spring. But I do really like this green jacket. It's actually fairly light while still being warm, so I figure I can wear this for spring, and it sort of comes mid-thigh. And also this camel jacket, which I don't have a jacket this style. This is a little bit thicker than the other one. I tend to have a lot of black jackets or jean jackets or leather jackets, but I'm trying to up my professional jacket game a little bit. It does have a tie cord, which I've just tied behind it, but I'm really liking this one at the moment. Okay, so I just finished watching Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. So this weekend has been a Pirates movie weekend, and it happened. There's a lot of things watching these movies now as an adult that I go, yeah, no, not really. But there's also some really great scenes, and I love the music in the Pirates movies. It's some of my favorite scores ever. But before that, I changed my mind on what I was reading, and I decided not to read the thriller, and I started reading The Hummingbird and the Kraken. It's another one of those weird paranormal romance books on KU. This one is a queer romance between a kraken and a guy named Declan, who left his boyfriend because his boyfriend was cheating on him, and ends up stuck with a broken down car in the middle of Ohio, and he has no idea where he is, and he stumbles across Gaia, I think is how you say it, and ends up staying with him. And Gaia is a grumpy mountain man slash kraken, and Declan is delighted to find out that he is a kraken and thinks it's hilarious. So I'm enjoying that. There is a lot of Native American stuff in here, and I'm not sure about the accuracy of the portrayal of that, and I won't comment on it because I can't speak for that. All I can say is it doesn't seem to be disrespectful in any way, and in fact I really like those characters and sort of the shifter theme that they've got going on with that group of characters. But yes, I'm about 50% of the way through that. I've got to do a little bit more work, then I'm going to finish that. Maybe I might get to one more book tonight if I'm lucky. I also finished my Spoonville Rainbow Fish, which is not so much a spoon because I didn't have any wooden spoons, but same deal. And even though it doesn't look like it, those white scales are actually very shimmery paint, so it does look very shiny in the right light. Rather impressed with myself, even though the painting is not the best. Alright, so I just finished Hummingbird and the Kraken, and it was enjoyable. It was honestly probably a little bit slow in places for me, but kind of cute in many ways, despite the fact that there are tentacles involved because, you know, Kraken. I still find it really funny that I was reading this while watching Pirates of the Caribbean this weekend. I didn't pick it because I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean, I just picked it because it seemed like something that would be weird and probably easy to read on a Sunday night. So I think I filled you in earlier on the basic premise. It's Declan and Gear, and Declan ends up, you know, in a forced proximity situation with Gear, and Gear, I don't know if I'm even saying that right anymore. Anyway, I think I was saying earlier that there was some Native American representation and characters in the story, and I was just reading the author's notes, and they did have sensitivity readers, so you know that makes me feel a little bit better about it because I really liked those characters. And apparently there is a companion book that is about two of the characters that we spend a lot of time with in this book, and I'd be very interested in reading that one. But yeah, these two have to overcome miscommunication, understanding their relationship with one another. Declan really likes a daddy figure and he likes Gear for that, and Gear is obviously trying to work out with it. He enjoys that role. Spoiler, he does. There's a lot of kink play in this. Declan identifies as genderqueer. The author themselves also identifies as genderqueer. Yeah, it was just kind of entertaining. And there was a plot towards the end where some shifter children go missing and Declan and Gear help find them, and it's all very sweet. There are some very cute scenes with one of the little girls, May, who shifts into a house cat, and she's 4 years old and she's utterly adorable. Possibly my favorite scenes in the book came from her scenes and her interactions with the main characters. I did say that I might read another book, but I'm not going to. I'm really tired, and I need to get this vlog edited. I need to double check a few bits and pieces before I go to bed. I've got to do the subtitles for the books beside my bed video for this week, so another book is not going to get read. So in a minute I'm going to work up my stats for this weekend reading vlog, which was not as successful as I would have liked, but you know, what can you do? So I'm going to work up those stats and then I will check in with you again. Let's wrap this vlog up so that I can edit it hopefully tonight. So I read a total of 3 things in this vlog, which equated to about 810 pages, which is not bad. It's just, I wanted to read more this weekend. Hopefully next weekend I don't have to work so much. Going in order of my least favorite book this weekend to the one that I enjoyed the most. My least favorite was Anarchy Found by J.A. Huss, which was the weird Omegaverse superhero thing that I read that I'm still not quite sure what happened in that book, but you know, it happened. So that's probably not a series I'm going to continue. After that, I would have to say Hummingbird and the Kraken by Reese Morrison will be my sort of next one up in that list. I did enjoy a lot of aspects of this book. It's the first book in the Hummingbird Tales series, so I'll probably continue this at some point since it's on KU, and I'm just very intrigued by the world. And then my favorite book for the weekend was Girls Weekend, which is part of C.M. Nacosta's world, same one that Morning Glory Milking Farm is part of, where you have a whole host of all sorts of different characters, but this one mostly focused on the relationships between orcs and elves, and sort of introduced one of the side characters that we met in the Milking Farm book. So honestly, I'm happy with the weekend. I wish I'd read more, but you know what, it is what it is, and I managed to get a whole stack of things done this weekend. It's not like I wasn't productive. In the comments, let me know if you have read any of these books or if you're planning on picking them up. Otherwise, feel free to share anything that you are currently reading or really enjoying, especially if it's something on Kindle Unlimited, because I have managed to get that TBR down quite a bit, so I'm ready to start adding to it again. Or if you don't want to leave a comment but you want to let me know that you're here, feel free to leave your favorite beverage emoji in the comments. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.